Welcome to our Boss Lady virtual lunch on today. I am Dr. Tanya Merriweather Gibson Miller, and I'm so elated that we have this opportunity to share with you on today. We're going to be sharing techniques for time management. I want to take this opportunity right now before we begin. I'm going to set my notes right there to go ahead and thank those that are sponsoring us. We thank you for your sponsorship, Meriwether Global Ministries, Tanya Gibson Enterprises, as well as Living Victorious Network. Listen, I'm so excited about this. I've been waiting all week long to come on and share with you. I want to say hello right quick out to Lucy and Lou, who are a skincare company. They were the ones that I selected. They weren't available today, their schedule wouldn't allow it. But we will come on and do a special show that features them as the featured boss ladies who are getting it done, doing it in the world of business, entrepreneurship today. I'm so excited and I'm thankful for them. Listen, if you want to email me, all you have to do is send me an email to Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. That's Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. I know you can see in the corner on today, I am introducing the 2022 planner. It's time to plan not just your day, but your life. You can order that. There should be a ticker, a banner. Let me put that on so it can run at the bottom. So you'll be able to see how to get that planner on today. I'm so excited about this and sharing time management techniques with you. Right off the bat, happy Veterans Day to those that have served our country. We may not understand everything that you sacrificed and what you've done in your service, but I want you to know it's because of you that we have the freedoms that we have here in our country. And so we thank you on today. I'm a veteran myself, and so I thank those that have told me on today. Thank you for your service. I'm recognizing a special kindergarten class here on today, Mrs. D's class. They told me I was their veteran that they selected, and they told me Happy Veterans Day, and I appreciate that. They said, thank you for your service. I told them that I would be doing a boss lady uh, virtual lunch, and they wanted to join in. So we delayed so that they could be a part of this experience on today. So, Miss Tanya, yes, you guys called me today, Dr. T. I'm excited to have you with me. Elizabeth, Penny, I think it says Terry, okay, and Alyssa. I thank you for tuning in to our Boss Lady lunch on today. I'm so excited about this. Then I have to shout out to my girl, Dee Caranta, down there in Florida. Oh my goodness, you are the Grand Marshal for the Veterans Day Parade there in there. And so I'm so excited for you and I'm celebrating with you. She does so many things for veterans that make a difference in their life. And so I thank you, Dee, for your service and your continued service to our veterans as you do on a daily basis. We're going to go ahead and get started right away. Once again, if you want to get my book, it's $19.99. It's a planner. I tell you, I plan out everything. It's the only way that you can have your life in order. It's the only way that you can achieve the goals and aspirations that you have for yourself. I always have short-term, mid-range, and long-term goals. And I encourage you on today, if you are a lady boss, boss lady, and you do not have short-term, mid-range, long-term goals, I encourage you to do that as soon as possible. You'll be surprised how it will open up your day and it'll make your schedule more workable and you'll get more accomplished. Let me put on my glasses because I can't see without these. I love to act like I can, but I can't. I can't see without the glasses. So we're going to start with our time management techniques. Well, at the heart of time management, it isn't really about managing time at all. It's about managing yourself. We have the same 24 hours each day, but how well we use that is completely up to us. The best time management techniques improve the way you work, protect you against distractions, and lack of concentration. That's one of the things as a entrepreneur, a business owner myself. Sometimes you can get in that state of just, where you're having issues and problems, just concentrating and staying on task. Over the years, having a plan, having some goals to aim for, having a time frame to finish it, having some people that I was accountable to, that has helped me to be able to achieve the goals and aspirations in my life. So on today, we're celebrating all the boss ladies that are out there on today. But time management, planning is essential. There are lots of things that can grab your interest during the day. There are a lot of things that you can do. We still have to manage. For me, I still have to manage family, my work that I have to do, and other civic and things that I want to do within the community, in the church, in the world. And so I have to just balance it all. And I tell you, having a plan, managing your day, planning out your day, planning out your life, it works. I had so many ladies to send me encouraging messages thanking me for doing this on today. You are more than welcome. I would love to have you in the studio where we can talk about some women empowerment things that will encourage us as women, that will cause us to get up and going with our life. I want to hear from you. Yeah, if I could talk, I want to hear from you. Send me an email to Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. That's Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. And guess what? I'll get back with you and we will schedule some events. Now, back to the techniques. First, be intentional. Yeah, you got to keep a to-do list. Drawing up a to-do list might not seem like a groundbreaking technique, but it's one of the most powerful ways to become more productive. The best to-do list include a variety of tasks. It's quick and urgent jobs that might be completed in 10 minutes and longer. Then there are operational tasks that are work in progress. Like I have some things that are on my desk that I have to get done, along with doing the things that I do at the television network and for the ministry. I also have magazines that I run. So I have deadlines that I have to meet for tomorrow. But all week long, I've been working on that because that's part of my operational task, is to cover the things that I have to cover that are operational things that will get the small tasks done. Then having a list set of tasks helps you to be intentional about what you work on. Yeah, I tell you, for me, it makes it effortless for me to know what's next because it's already written down. And I go by that list. Now, don't get me wrong. Some days you can get distracted. Emergencies come up, all kinds of things. Life and living comes up. But for the most part, I stay focused and I concentrate on being intentional with my list. The way to win every single time, to accomplish your goals, to stay on track, is to be intentional. So what do you need? You need a to-do list. It's not groundbreaking, but it's essential. Then be prioritized. Rank your task. All that, for when I first started doing that about 10 years ago, it was very hard to do. I would put things that were that I felt were a priority, and as I went along through the day, I discovered those are things that didn't hold the same priority that some of the other things that I needed to accomplish. So I would find myself at the end of the day, sometimes the things that were important, they wouldn't get done because I didn't prioritize my day in the correct way. So making things a priority, putting it in its proper place is essential as well. If writing a to-do list is the first step towards being better with your time management, then prioritizing your tasks has to be the next. It guides you through your day, through your activities, the order of importance. It ensures that tasks that they are dealt, the ones that are important, that they are dealt with first. When ranking your tasks, remember this: you should always prioritize what's most important to you. Figure out which tasks and activities have a high value and which have the most positive effect on what you're doing and moving you forward and what needs to be done. The usefulness of prior, listen to me if I could talk. I got tongue tied just then. The usefulness of prioritizing things, it can't be overstated enough. I have to tell you, being intentional, being where you are focused, that you're getting things done. I can't over, I just can't tell you how important that it is that you have to prioritize. I used to have things like, okay, check this, check that, and then at the end of the day, the first run print that I needed out for the magazine, or that I need reviewed about the websites that I was building, they got pushed to the next day because I put something that could have waited at the top of the list when it should have been at the middle or at the bottom of the list, or where it could be used for another day. Then our third thing: manage distractions, be focused. So we talked about the first thing: be intentional, keep a to-do list, then be prioritized, rank your task. Now we're on be focused, manage distractions. Listen, despite your best intentions, you can get distracted from social notifications. They bling, bling, bling all day long. The text messages, the emails, the messenger, the Facebook things just from Facebook, the notifications, the Instagram, the Snapchat. We could go on, the LinkedIn, everything. We could go on and on. And so there are so many distractions. Here's the thing: you have to learn how to quiet the noise so that you can stay focused, where you can accomplish your goal. Listen, if you allow yourself to get distracted and you don't manage it, I promise you, procrastination is not far behind. That's where you sit down and you're not really getting anything done because you've lost track of time, because you've been answering these things that could have been prioritized to be done later. They were not things that need to intentionally be answered. And so you've allowed your day to get ahead of you, and you feel like, oh my goodness, I won't ever catch up, so I won't get that accomplished today. I'm advising you, I'm telling you from personal experience, you have to stay focused. When you work from home, when you own your own business and you have your own office, or you're in charge of your own hours and the things that you do, it's so important that you maintain the things that I'm telling you. First, for you to be intentional, keep a to-do list, then be prioritized, rank your tasks, and then be focused, manage distractions. Yeah, while some distractions can easily be identified, there are so many more that we don't classify as distractions when we really should. And then here's another thing: always go over your plan with your family so that they are aware of what your schedule is for the day. What I do is I put it in a group message and I say, FYI, this is what I'm doing today. That way they know what the priorities are, about how long I'll be doing that. If it's something that's not of any importance, they won't interrupt my day. Well, of course, my family comes first if there's an emergency or something that needs to be taken care of. But if it's something that can wait, they know that it can wait because I've given them my schedule. It's so important. I'm telling you, entrepreneur, I'm telling you, boss lady, that you stay focused. Then be structured. Time block your work. A structured schedule is crucial for actual delivering what you set up for yourself to accomplish for the day. It helps you protect space for your work, and it sets a healthy, complete time. a healthy complete time, because you realize that, hey, I thought it was going to take 1 hour, but in writing this down and all the steps that I need to do, in actuality, it's going to take two. Time blocking is one of the most productive ways of doing things, of accomplishing your task. That way, your entire day isn't spent with you trying to stop and just multitask everywhere and never accomplish what's in that time block for that day. Now, there'll be some days, I know, that will be like, oh my goodness, this is a crazy day. How am I going to get all of this in control? I understand that. I work for myself every single day. Tanya Gibson Enterprises, television network, magazines, all the things that I try to maintain along with life and living. The ministry, there's a lot that's required of me, but because of time management, I'm able to meet deadlines. I'm able to be productive. Now, do some things fall through the cracks sometimes? Yes, with everyone that will happen. Even with the people that are where they live by a schedule, there are some things sometimes that will fall through the cracks. But you want to try in all of your efforts for that never to happen. And if you discover that you missed something, something didn't happen that should have happened, then you go back and apologize. Ownership, that's the name of the game. Ownership. You have to own up for that you weren't available, that you didn't put it in your schedule, that you forgot as you were doing priority and tasks, you just forgot to add it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm so excited on today. We are moving through. You better hear me on today. We are moving through our Boss Lady virtual lunch. I thank you so much for taking the time to have lunch with me on today, Dr. T. I'm enjoying this. The little kindergarten class, thank you so much there. Oh, Miss D, your class. I'm so happy that they decided to join me. Young ladies, kindergarten, already trying to find out about being a boss. You better go on now. I'm excited for you all. The best in your life. Here, Dr. T on today is yet to come. Why? Because there's opportunities. There's a chance for you to make the right choices. There's the opportunity for you to get the education that you need. There's the opportunity for you to listen to mentors and those in your life that will lead you, your parents and the counselors at school, the principal, all of them that will lead you in the direction that will lead you to success. And one day I'll be on looking at you as you are a boss lady having your virtual luncheon. Then be self-aware, track your time. Ultimately, you can't improve how you use your time without understanding how you actually use it in the first place. Starting out, I want you to take a tablet and I want or an index card, a big index card, and I want you to write down everything that you do in the course of a week. Then I want you to go back with these steps that I'm giving you. I want you to go back and be intentional. Yeah, keep a to-do list. Now, if you get my planner, the 2022 planner, then you'll have uh, keep to-do list. You'll have that in there. You'll have your to-do list. Well, you'll have that for you to do. Be intentional. Your to-do list. Then be where you prioritize things. Rank your tasks. This is after you've gone and written down what you were going to do for the week. Then be focused, manage distractions, because there can be a lot of them. Be structured, time block your work. How long it's going to take to do from A to Z. Do all of that on your initial assessment of your week. Then once you have that written down, you go back and you do the steps that I'm providing to you for you to do on today. And I promise you, you will be just so aware of everything that goes on in your day. You'll learn how, just by hearing something, how to prioritize it. You'll know where it needs to go. You'll realize that, okay, when I do this, this causes me not to focus. So I'm going to get rid of that distraction. You'll also be able to do some things that you thought you never had time to do, because your time will be so structured where you can make time for the things that matter in life the most to you. Listen, Success begins with you, boss lady, but you have to take charge. Stay in command of your life. There is a plan, there is a purpose, and you can win, but you have to what? Plan out your life, plan out your day for success. We have so many things that are going to be coming forward in our Women Empowerment series. I thank you on today for allowing me to just share some techniques about time management, life coaching, and career coaching. Those are things that are so important to me that I do along with the ministry and the other things. But I tell you, I've enjoyed this on today. Once again, to those little kindergartners that told me, thank you for your service. I thank you. I was so humbled by that you could appreciate at your age my service in the military and the army. I thank you for that. And then to all of our veterans around the world, I say once again, happy Veterans Day to you and thank you for your service. Now, if you want to order my book on today, my journal, my planner, whatever way you'd like to call it, because there's pages in there that you can do different things. We have your to-do list, your prioritizing list. All you have to do is send me an email to Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. That's Tanya Gibson Enterprises at gmail.com. And I will get that to you. The cost is $19.99. I think I'm correct about that. It's $19.99. And all you have to do is cash at me. That's $ TONYAELA. That's $TONYAELA. And once I receive your email and your payment, I will send you electronic format of my 2022 planner. I'm excited about this planner. I'm excited about it opening up your eyes so that you can transform your day, where you can be more successful as a boss lady, as an entrepreneur, as those that are trying to succeed and win in your life. Wow. Our time has come to a close. If you want to see this again, you can tune in to Living, it's not Living, LV Network. That's LV Network. It's on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. That's LV Network. That's on Apple TV, Fire TV, as well as Roku and Cross TV. I will make sure that it's up and ready to go by 7 p.m. tonight, where you can share with your other boss lady friends who maybe didn't have the opportunity to share with us on today. I thank you. As we're going along, we're improving, we're getting better. I thank you for allowing me to go through the steps with you as I am growing as an entrepreneur, as a business owner myself, as a woman that's being empowered. Until next time, I want you to be blessed.